couple projects. I'm working on a couple designs. I've got a few already, but these still need a lot of body work before I can move forward. Like that one over there. I got to find a good YouTube body man. I'll do some horse trading. Maybe I'll talk to Tommy Shoe or Pete or somebody. Make some kind of deal. Oh, that reminds me. For the doubter, so not the farmer working in the barn. What's that? Looks like the silo, the barn to me. What are you doing? What are you doing? You down there eating horse crap? Huh, Patches? You eating horse crap, huh? It figures. Anyway, looks like a barn to me. Looks like a barn to you? Some handlebars, we'd go for a ride. Eat your handlebars, huh? Rum, 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 rum. Come here. Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Alright, let's get... What are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Take a hike. Alright, let's get back to this video. I'm not sure what it's about, but it's been about 20 minutes, and it's nowhere near dry. That's nowhere near dry. That one's nowhere near dry. I got to do that one tomorrow. That one tomorrow. I have to get to these things. These are some designs. They're actually air cleaners, scoops. They're fiberglass and body filler and plaster. Not copied from anyone else. Of course, made with this hand and the other hand and my brain. The problem is I'm not a body man. I need somebody to get these things straight. Get all the lows out of them. Get all the lows out of them. Get all the highs off of them. Get the edges shaped. This is supposed to have a nice lip around it. Nice smooth lip. This needs to be straight. Front needs to be cut out. Maybe not. That one needs a lip. Doesn't have one yet. If any of you YouTube body men would like to take these things on and make them look perfect, absolutely perfect, take a spray bomb, a primer, and prime them, let them dry real good, ship them back to me. I'll copy them. I'll make molds, and I'll either pay you for doing the body work, or I will trade you parts that come out of the mold. Or I can pay you and trade you. Depends on how we work it. There's 100 ways. The first parts that come out of these molds would be yours anyway. That's how it works. I still have to put the carb area on. It needs to be flattened out and straight. Same with this one. You see a hunk of wood under there. That's plywood. I'm not a body man where they'd be done. I need to find a body man away from here. I'm not one of my regular guys to do the job. I need somebody to make these perfectly smooth, square them up, prime them, send them back to me so I can make molds. I already have a few of them, but these are for specific projects. They're air cleaners, scoops, certain type. I don't know if you can see that. I need to get this lip straight. It needs to be straight. It needs to have a, like a, take your finger with body filler and make it straight. Make it smooth. I got the top of it kind of in the wrong spot. The top's supposed to be here. The high point's supposed to be here, not here. So I need somebody to move it with body filler. Sand this down and move it forward. Smooth it. Kind of make it like a snakehead type design or a teardrop. Anyway, if any of you are interested, somebody like anybody, any of you how-to body men that work at home, if you feel interested, like you might be interested in doing it, let me know. How I usually get a ridge is I take a dowel. How's Tommy say? Oh, commercial break. Fiberglass trick. Or it's not a fiberglass trick. I'm going to show you a design trick to get the center ridge, if you want one. You get a piece of wooden dowel. It's just a piece of wood you get at Lowe's or Home Depot. You either hot glue it or bond it down the center, just like that. And you take body filler and put it on either side of the dowel and smooth it out so the body filler comes in, over, and down. That's it. This is a fiberglass Hillborn scoop that I make. Been making this since the 90s, early 90s. Has your carve holes, 2 carve holes. What I did is I made one of these. This isn't finished, obviously. I have to finish it. I took one of those and made one of these. I took this much, as you can see, of this half of the scoop. And I took this much and put it on the back. Then I knocked the ridges off, make it smooth. Now, what that leaves me with is the original mold seams there. This area where the ribs were, this new seam where it was joined together. I need somebody to make that perfect. I made the carb hole taller, the pedestal taller. I need somebody to fill that and make it perfect. These corners, it has to be perfect so I can make a new mold. Watch how many of these pop up in fiberglass. They won't be the same, but they'll be similar. And I've got some other things on this I can't say out in the open what they are yet. I've got videos that I had on YouTube right in the beginning when YouTube first started that had over 600,000 hits 4 years ago, and I took them all. I might upload them, but everybody was stealing the designs. It was crazy. There's so many thieves out there and hackers and copycats and people with no imagination can't do their own things. They got to steal other people's stuff. So I'm glad I'm out of it. I really am. That's why Go Fast Fiberglass only does custom, one-of-a-kind parts. If it's one-of-a-kind, something special, I'm your guy. Need some Sudafed. That's what I need. Sudafed. I've got to get this ready for a man. It's got a Harley Street Glide. This is a... Anybody has a Street Glide out there will know what this part is. Take it out some here. Harley makes this part to go on the back of your motorcycle. Your fender is here. Your saddlebags are on either side. And this is a filler panel. And the bottom of your fender goes right here. This is a tail light. This fits a Street Glide motorcycle. And a lot of guys buy these parts and put them on their electric glides and Road Kings and such. Has the antenna areas and the place to cut out for your tail light if you run it. I actually bought this part a long time ago, made a custom mold where this is filled and there's no antenna pieces, and it fits a standard electric glide with the saddlebag rails, so it's cut out for them. Looks real neat. But Harley's part, when they make this, it's made out of ABS plastic. And if you ever look at the back of the Street Glide, you Harley guys will know what I'm talking about. The body line looks good when it's first bolted on. You put 4,000 miles on your bike, that body line changes because this thing made of ABS plastic moves in the sun, vibrations. This body line goes away. Sometimes it's a space, or this area will dip under or twist up. The filler panels usually do this. Let's see, I can't see if you see it. Will twist. on the street glide, the ABS part. And the mounting area, I filled in with black magic marker so you could see. The black area is mine. The white area is the factory Harley area. This is cut out, and it bolts here, here, and here. And because it's slotted, it moves. If a body man owns a bike and wants to keep this part perfect, this shouldn't be a slot. You should get it exactly where you want it and then bolt it down tight. You would just drill a hole in here instead of slotting it out. And that way you can crank down on it and it'll never move. And being fiberglass, quality resin, and gel coat, it won't move in the sun either. So when I sell these, or I make these for somebody, I leave extra glass in here so they can drill it out. They can notch it out if they want. I can't guarantee it's not going to move, just like the Harley part, or fall off the bike if you don't crank down. The ABS part, you can't crank down. You start cranking down on that bolt, it'll snap the ABS. You can get a lot tighter on fiberglass, especially as thick as I have the flange areas. So like I said, I just usually round this off and leave them. You can drill them wherever you want. And you have to trim this out to run a light. But I make this in fiberglass for any of you street glide guys out there. This part will also allow you to customize the fiberglass part. You can add glass to it, cut glass away from it to make it fit your particular application to look the way you want it to look. I actually have a mold of this where the filler panel continues on and goes along the top of the saddlebag fender area, so that's covered all the way around, not just the back. But the Harley part, I think, costs $75 or $85 or $90, somewhere in there. It's under $100, believe it or not, from Harley, because it's such a cheap piece of ABS. And that's what I'll sell mine for. Well, actually, mine's $100 if you want it. But this is for a customer that has to have a fiberglass stock piece. So I'm going to send it off to him. It's something else I did today. Tommy, I think you have a street glide, don't you? I don't remember. That gold bike you have. Or is that an electric glide? I don't remember. You may want one of these if you don't have one already. And if you have a ABS one, you know what I'm talking about. So, it's something else I got to finish up today. Trim these little edges and box it up and send it down the road. Alright, let's see if this gel coat is ready. Slide my hand in here. Well, here's what I was talking about, the fingerprint. I'm pushing my finger down. It's sticking. See the fingerprint? It is not, where'd it go? There it is. It is not ready for laminating yet. If I was to try to laminate this right now, this would lift up. As soon as the resin hits it, all this would wrinkle up and ruin the part. Let me see if I can demonstrate that too. Drag my fingernail on it. See that? It came up with gel coat on my fingernail. It's not ready, and it's been 3 hours. Hopefully that'll help you out there. Just a little bit of wisdom. Here's another one I got, just to give you some ideas there, guys. This is a mini waste paper basket. If you look at from here down, it's a little waste paper basket. I took a mold to one side, flipped it over, did a mold to the other side, cut the sides, put it together, made it narrow, and I extended the front of it with body filler and fiberglass. This is for a cross ram setup. The guy's running needs 2 of these, and they're really nice, man. My design. I'm sure some schnook will copy it.